Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So it's another end of an Ether Raid season, and well, we have replaced the show. Definitely did a lot more solid this week than the average week. So this week we'll be taking a look at that. And yeah, you might notice my actual lift for the season is pretty garbage. Mostly because I was fooling around way too much, having fun just doing whatever I felt like doing turn one, which definitely doesn't always end well if you've watched a few of my older Aetherids offense videos. I haven't been uploading a lot of those recently simply because I haven't found many interesting matches, or if I did, it was either I forgot to record or I thought I was recording. A bunch of unfortunate events, but you know what's gonna happen here. It's very straightforward. You should never set up your units like this to just get absolutely sniped by Sonya. And actually here we almost do pick up the kill on Brave Ike, which is cool, but not really. It wasn't that close. 6 more damages. It's quite a bit in the scheme of attack. Here Air is not even able to double Sonya, which is super awkward. That definitely hurts them here, and they don't have any way to heal Brave Ike outside of Air and of course a special. So Soth is just gonna take out Alphonse here after the dance. I'm definitely not sure if I want to run Sudden Panic on Sylvia. I think after this is the match where I change the merges on my units or something. I think it was just another merge on Seliph or something, because I did get them to plus 10, which really hasn't changed anything, but I see another person as a person of culture, Kappa. Level 6 Panic Manor, much meme. So yeah, it's just the same stuff overall, but oh wait, no, I haven't changed it yet. Okay, I guess not. I don't know when it is, so I'll just wait till a later replay, I guess. And then they do this, which I'm like, well, I don't know what the plan is here. Yeah, it was either a misclick or mistap or whatever, or they actually planned to do this and then they realized, wait a second, I can't get out of here. Not sure what it is, but 56 speed isn't going to save you from Sonya, so yeah, that wasn't gonna end very well for them. Here we have column 2 Bolt Tower. I'm sure they definitely do not like some particular defenses that are aligned to the left. Mine is not that great anyways. Because honestly, I keep saying it every replay video, my defense is basically Seliph. And then Sonya's just kind of there. Like, she could just be any old Wings of Mercy unit with some turn 1 special that's somewhat high cooldown, you know. They just go for the runaway strat here, but of course Panic Manor exists, so hurts them a bit more. And because of that, I'm pretty sure we were going to kill anyways, but Ripperino. Unfortunately, Seliph doesn't have his special up. I don't think it would have mattered anyways. Delphia just would have taken more damage. Still probably would live that though. So they just run like this, and we all know that's not a very great idea. So we're just gonna get another free kill there. And we got our 2 kill quota. Basically what this defense is about. Also, after showing the replays, I'll go ahead and show off my new Garbo Anima defense. It's better than what it was because it actually has an Anima mythic hero and uses some Anima blessings, but boy, it's still pretty bad. We'll see how many people get meme rolled by it though, because It's definitely kind of like this defense where if you know what you're doing, you should probably be able to get away with a pretty free win. And I do gotta say, the team loses pretty darn hard to end turn a solid end turn blue unit. That's probably the most straightforward way to beat it, but I don't really care. It limits my lift loss, so that's all I need from it. While it's water season, it's minus 34, as you'll see why. But when it's not water season, it's minus 44, which is still solid. It's better than minus 80, so... And at some point, we'll be getting Altina relatively soon, so... Zero idea why they would go in like that, to just test the trap. It's very suspicious stuff here. And, well, Ophelia almost, like, doesn't even drop him below half health, and it's Selith. I don't know. They leave Duo Alm here, seems perfectly fine. Sonya, of course, does not have her special up anymore, so it should be pretty straightforward for them to 1v1 here. I hope they don't time themselves out, Kappa. Yeah, very straightforward win for them at this point. We don't have enough firepower. They're just gonna go ahead and pick up the ether structure. There's no way Sylvia should be able to actually live all these attacks, so... She should get doubled here, yeah. At least she didn't die in one round to a green unit, I guess. And of course she was severely debuffed by Scepter of Love, so that's just never gonna end well. Yeah, we've definitely been getting a lot more mishmash teams recently. A lot of strange things going on. Like, I can understand bringing Thrasier to offense, but for one, you're not scoring with her, and for two, I feel like you could run someone else to do what she would do for you. I guess the idea is dragon slaying, but for the most part, you should still be able to deal with dragon slaying if you have Tharja. Like, most of the ones you'll see, Tharja can probably handle. So they're just gonna use Legendary Leaf here, but then they draw back like this, which is perfectly fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I personally wouldn't have done that, but it does set them up here. Maybe they wanted to pick off Sonya with Tharja. I'm not sure. But they just sacrificed their leaf there so they can actually not immediately get Wings of Mercy memed to drop more units. And here, Sonya is just gonna do her own thing and not just get isolated. That happens a lot to her. Not very uncommon. I'm probably just gonna repo here. Yep. And it's over at this point. Very free win. There's no way Sylvia lives a billion attacks. So they actually attack with Tharja. Kind of interesting choice. I guess maybe Air can pick up the kill. And yeah, there's no way Sylvia's living this many attacks. But hey, at least she takes some hits with that HP buffer. If I could ever make her super duper fast, could maybe try and meme with like close call or repel and try to just make her as tanky as possible for the memes. It would not be very serious because 19 defense is not very good. Could like defense her fine for 23 and then run, I don't know, steady posture. Then she would just be baitable. I don't know. You could do some things to make your defense okay, and then if she were to max proc close call or repel or whatever, she would do okay. Here, seems okay setup so far. They're just getting set up, breaking the healing tower. decent play. Of course, Seliph is in Wings of Mercy range, so that's something to be careful about, but it seems like they're just gonna go in at this point. And they have to deal with Vantage on Seliph, but he is below half health, so he can just get one shot. Sonya's gonna take out their Leaf, and we're gonna take out Peony, so yep, the Wings of Mercy coming again to go meme, and they're just going to get out while they still can. Yeah, definitely did not see that many super tryhard strats this season. Not sure why. I don't know if I climbed slower because I goofed too much or something, but the matchmaker definitely was quite a bit nicer this time around. Definitely think about revamping this defense though. I've been thinking about adding Seliph to my Anima defense and running someone else on this team. I think the big problem with that is, of course, well, I think it should be pretty clear why that wouldn't work. I already said that my problem the other team was end turn blues, and Seliph is not going to help me against end turn blues, so I gotta figure out who I can use for that. Surtur proccing Brazen attack speed for us. Not that it actually matters, but it's something. And then Healing Tower, of course, takes us out of it. Seliph is going to get danced here, and we're just not going to be able to kill here. Brave Micaiah doesn't kill, so Sonya goes into attack, and it's just basically a meme roll here. But then they activate the Bolt Trap, so we get a free kill. Not sure why you would run Ether though on Surtur. That seems kind of slow, but yeah, at this point, very straightforward. They can just pick up the kill here, and they actually don't one-shot Brave Micaiah, which is super awkward. But it doesn't matter. And now we have a team that looks like, you know, for the most part, you should be able to win here. I feel like you should just be able to win here, but I guess not. Of course, it's only +1. Repel of 48 speed, not amazing. Like, there's no speed buffs on the team other than his native rouse speed res. So yeah, this isn't going to end very well. Of course, Panic Manor also exists, so that's a thing. Let's see what they do here. Okay. Yeah, I think I know why now. Why would you ever do that? I don't know. Like, at least, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably more worth using Aversa to test the Bolt Trap than actually using Aversa for Panic, especially if you're gonna leave her out like that. For one, I basically don't have any field buffs on the team. It's for the -3. Unfortunately, Seliph isn't fast enough to double, but I mean, it's kind of expected. 44 speed, so feels bad, man. Gonna attack Seliph here, and they're gonna go for the heal, which is fine, but they also kind of forgot one thing. It also buffs them, and Panic Manor exists. Oops. So yeah, they're unable to take out Seliph, so that is a rip for them for sure. 10 out of 10 memes. Panic Manor too strong, Kappa. It's definitely a lot stronger though now at level 6. I will say that for sure. That is, and at this point it's Seliph and company versus the world, so this doesn't seem like it's going to end very well. Free kill for Seliph, and Brave Micaiah is just going to get herself murdered. And Seliph is going to get repositioned here into healing tower range. So they can't murder him with air because of Vantage. So he's going to get the heal. And at this point, yikes. They should have used the Versa there, I think. I don't know. Could she not double Seliph? Was 38? I thought she had 44 speed. I don't know. I feel like that could, or maybe a Versa just didn't have enough damage. Not sure. Either way, they probably, it's just ladder fest memes. Here we have Bride Fiorm inflicting isolation on Sonya, who has 0 assists, and yeah, very, very good. Pretty much the only reason why I stack HP is I could be using an actual A skill, or maybe like more stuff than just HP plus 5, but in the meantime, we're doing this. Heavily invested. Bride Fiorm still proc isolation on my Sylvia for 1 because I don't have at least 6 Dragon Flowers for the plus 2 HP. I only have 1 Dragon Flower on her, and she's also not plus 10. So she is missing out on a little bit of HP. This just, no. Why would you ever do this? I mean, it's fine, but the AI is pretty predictable. It's not like I make my defense that complicated. Ground orders maybe makes it like 1% more complicated. They're just gonna pick up the kill here with not Fiorm. Interesting. Does she not have Dazzling Staff? I'm not paying attention at all, am I? Pretty normal. Here we have Brave Makai just picking up the kill on their Dancer, which really doesn't do me any good, but that is something, I guess. I'm guessing we're gonna see a reposition here as well. Yeah. And then just get completely isolated for a free kill. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and bait here. Yeah, it seems fine. Should be a pretty straightforward win at this point for them. It's just Sonya left. It didn't actually kill Sylvia. That's a win. Win. Yeah. The actual HP plus 5 memes coming in. I mean, like basically any other thing would have worked, like Fury or whatever. But yes. HP buffer out of 10. And we got this match 4 hours ago, so we're safe from losing any more lift for the week. Definitely seeing people running their level 6 catapults. It's definitely pretty okay. The big problem with catapult is just every time structure levels go up. That's basically the only problem. I see a lot of people with like level 5 catapults that just do not do anything to my level 6 structures on offense. So it's kind of awkward. Whereas for like Doom of Upheaval, it doesn't matter how high of a level the structures go, he's still going to meme them turn 1 if you don't destroy him. So yeah, nothing too special here. Seems pretty straightforward why things could have gone wrong here. Didn't have pulse smoke or anything, so Sonya is coming to town. Exact kill. That is so rigged. Oof. And as usual, Sonya can't beat anything, but ground orders picks up the slack for her there. And now we have the Mimikronia versus Seliph. This is going to end very well. They kind of know that themselves, so they're just going to attack like that. And Seliph and Sylvia are still under range of the healing tower. It's not going to end very well. Of course, they do pick up the kill here. So that's cool, I guess. They're going to attack like so. And they do pick up the kill. So feels dirt, man. That's the big problem with having a weapon on your Dancer, but I don't really care. So yeah, again, definitely didn't do too well on offense, but still did all right. You can basically tell how well I did because with plus 150 lifting. The max lift you can gain is all the way to 13,400. So yeah, definitely did not do too well this week. Don't care too much about it though. Allegiance battles. We got kicked out of top 50 just recently, so feels bad, man. I can't go any higher, so it's still a lot better than what it used to be, and that's just top 1k for days. Here, easily staying in tier 21, no sweat. And it doesn't show it, but I have had a lot more defense wins this week. A lot more. I probably had like 30 or 40 because of this team. It's probably just the rally memes and probably especially legendary Crom. Some teams just can't deal with them at all when they're stuck at 100% HP. And like I already showed in the last video, Arena Assault just absolutely killing it this week, but it took so much sniping. I don't know if I'm going to try and do this for every week where there's I'm not sure if you're going to do it every water week. It's a little too insane with the amount of fishing you got to do. But yeah, MG here with the 764 team. That was the starting team that let me get this score. And I definitely recognize a ton of these folks because I kept running into their defense teams from all the fishing. I basically recognize almost every single person on here. There's a few I don't see. Maybe their defense scores weren't as high, but definitely recognize quite a few of them from fishing way too much. But anyway, since I don't care at all, I'm gonna go ahead and show my derpy as heck Anima defense. And so pretty straightforward. We just have the usual structures and whatnot. Of course, when depending on the bonus structure, I just kick out Dark Shrine and put in something else. But yeah, max level healing tower in a pretty solid location. It's still possible to snipe it, and I imagine some people will go after it, or they might have catapult on that column because it's a very popular column because of this map. So would not be surprised if someone just vantage sweeps my team. But we have my +6 Duma here. Pretty standard build. I don't expect him to do much. He's just gonna be there to troll. And Upheaval, of course. It's also worth noting that Upheaval just completely anti-synergizes with Legendary Crom, but that's part of the meme. We also have Doomy here with Armored Boots. I expect another thing people will do is just long bait, like right here. Pretty straightforward stuff. Should probably move this then, because then it actually does funnel. I guess it doesn't matter too much. My only reason for doing this, let's do this. We'll go ahead and make it somewhat difficult for folks to move around. Basically, I want them to break the structures. That's kind of the goal. Some of the smarter people might not break the structures, but enough rambling. We're just running Crom here with HP attack. Nothing too special. Not investing into a speed because I imagine doubling with 34 speed is no. That's not happening. Hopefully he can help me deal with some Altinas, but again, there's a lot of anti-synergy going around here, and Altina probably can maybe one round KO him if it's not water season, but it is, so it's probably gonna hurt. And we have this meme Elowood here. Was thinking about pass, but with Fury and his lack of attacking on a defense tile, I don't feel like it's a solid play. So we're not gonna do that. And Legault here, basically not doing anything, but just being here because I don't have Hardy Bearing Dagger yet for him. I would probably just like put Dragon Slasher on him or something. Just having him here to just have Hardy Bearing. He's not gonna... I feel like it's just way better to have Hardy Bearing on Elowood, but we'll see what happens. I'm just running quick impulse to where if he attacks and the enemy counters and there's no pulse smoke or special fighter or whatnot, he'll proc Gale Force and lunge and meme that way. And of course Wings of Mercy happens, and Legault has an okay attack stand speed, so maybe he can pick up some kills. Was thinking about putting a spur on Elowood to synergize with Wings of Mercy or drive speed or something. Probably gonna do that at some point, not yet because I'm too lazy. I could just give, because yeah, he has the SP. I could give him drive speed, but we're just putting ward cap for the memes. Also, there's attack tactic, so if Elowood does manage to proc Gale Force, he does get a decent chunk of attack. And of course, Olivia here for another infantry pulse dancer. Nothing too special here. Probably should give her Moonbow so she's not running Luna, but I don't really care. So just to show what it's going to look like during the water anima seasons, it's gonna look like this. Just ignore the chill attack for now. Like, who has chill attack? Oh, Sharina. Yeah, 71 attack, pretty solid. And of course, to change fate. Also gets attack tactic after one of these infantry units gets murdered. And he also just buffs himself with change fate. And this can neutralize his penalties. But again, there's lots of anti-synergy going on there, so kind of eh. I definitely can see a lot of people probably just baiting from like here. Seems pretty straightforward to me. This seems like a solid place to bait. You can definitely take out these structures. It might be difficult for some teams because of lack of range units, but I imagine people can just take that stuff out and just hit end turn here, and maybe bopping Crawl might be difficult. If I had impact, he would definitely be a little scarier to just bait. Would not recommend that. But yeah, Duma's probably just gonna be a meme. He might murder some units because he is kind of bulky on the defense tile, but not really. 40 defense and up to 43 res is not terrible before defense tile, so maybe he might meme some folks. But yeah, the idea is people can also just abuse the AI depending on how they want to tackle it, but the idea is if they do things wrong, Elowood just might get danced, and he has a pretty decently large enough range to where people being careless and leaving their units too far up are just going to get sniped off by Elowood, but unfortunately he's probably going to one-shot them, so he's not going to proc Gale Force. There's no real way around that, honestly. There's kind of a reason why I went plus attack. It's to fish for those one-shots, so I don't care too much. Yeah, that's the defense. Nothing too special. Don't expect much out of this. Definitely will be tweaking it as I go on. Could definitely run pass or something. Definitely could be useful in a way, but we'll see. But anyways, enough rambling. We'll be back if there's any last bits of replays, or if not, then we'll just head straight to the results for this week. Alright, end of the season, end of the shenanigans for another week. Barely top 6k, sort of, I guess. Doesn't matter too much, but yep. Here we go. Bright Shrine bonus. So we gotta place our Bright Shrine somewhere. Our very useful level 1. I pretty much expect to get a decent win ratio, but I do expect some people to just steamroll. But it doesn't matter because we're running double Duma and it's still water season, so it's almost like Legendary Chrom's Anima Blessed. So things will be alright. On offense, not so much, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Legion's battles, I guess we'll just move over to this. I'll just take another screenshot because we can. Unfortunately, just outside top 50 feels bad, man, but nothing I could do there. But yeah, pretty funny being able to get up this high, for sure. 1,000 too. I actually won't be staying above 1,002 for long, or 1,000 for long, because this is only during water season. Actually, I think it'll hold up, so by the time it ends, I actually will just go ahead and still have over 1k, but it'll definitely be lower for sure. I actually no, I think, yeah, because I'm using 2 water legendary heroes, so my score definitely tanks. Rank 17, another screenshot. I really don't know if I want to try and record the run where I score high enough to get this kind of rank, but we'll see. I think I might have some time next week. This week was I was basically doing it in my free time, so I didn't have that much free time. Also 91,919 feathers. That's a interesting palindrome, I guess. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye!